Hi everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play. It's Python here, of course, and for this last week or so, I've been suffering with flu. Some of you folks might be wondering, well, Python, didn't you, only just suffer with a cold/flu, a couple of months ago? Yes, I did. I honestly can't remember a single occasion where I've had 2 episodes of cold/flu only in the first half of a year. I don't really know what's going on there, but hey-ho, I'm getting there. I might still have a bit of a raspy or tired voice, but we'll try and power through it, because I've honestly been missing making videos. There's a big difference between not making videos because you don't feel like it, and not making videos because you physically can't. The latter just sucks. It really, really does. But yeah, here we are. We're back. My voice is also back, hopefully to the point where I can try and squeeze an entire Terraria episode out of it. So yeah, welcome back. Today, I wanted to show you a little bit of a thing. We're going to start off with Miles here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cycle through his quotes a whole bunch, and this is what we're looking for. Wow, you've bothered me 29 times. The 29 times here refers to the amount of completed fishing quests you have done in your world so far. Of course, if that holds true, it should mean that on the next fishing quest, I should be guaranteed the almighty golden fishing rod. So what do we need? The tropical barracuda. Unfortunately, we don't already have that, but what we do have is a rather lovely jungle fishing shack thingy. Now, while I make my way over to the jungle fishing lake, I just want to say a huge thank you for all of your lovely support, your well wishes, and especially your patience as of late, my friends. I really do appreciate it a ton. Oh, look at that. Literally the first catch of the sesh. Now, some of you folks may be wondering what's going on in my inventory. I've got a whole bunch of random Ankh Charm related accessories. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together, right? One of the main goals for today is to try and get ourselves the almighty Ankh Shield. I mean, why not? It's one of the things we always go for, isn't it? Oh dear, the demolitionist got wrecked by just a blue slime. Buddy, demolitionist, that's embarrassing, bro. Anyway, let's get this bad boy handed in, and is it going to be the golden fishing rod? Yes, it is. Yeah, baby, the best fishing rod in the game. 50% fishing power versus 40 with the sitting ducks one. Now, I've not been idle since the last episode. One of the things I have done is finally organizing my accessories storage. You might notice I'm starting to keep 3 of everything, and that is because of the idea that, you know, if I want to try and fill up my alternate classes, we should probably have 3 of every accessory going forwards, right? We've got 3 blindfolds and 3 loads of vitamins, but what I need to do is actually double that. We need to get ourselves 6 blindfolds and 6 vitamins because, of course, 3 of them will be transmuted into the alternate thing, right? The alternate accessory needed to make the combo accessories for the eventual Ankh Charm, right? And even though we have ourselves a couple of pre-existing combo accessories, if we want to try and get ourselves the Ankh Shield for all 3 of our major classes here, then yeah, we're going to need 2 more of each of these, aren't we? Am I going super overpowered with all this? I mean, probably, to be fair, but, you know, always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. And then in my first accessories barrel here, I've just got sort of odds and sods going on. You want to know the weird thing? Probably the most annoying to get accessory for the other 2 eventual Ankh Shields will actually be the Cobalt Shield, right? Because those are gotten on an RNG basis from, what was it? The dungeon stronghold lockbox things you get from fishing? Ah, jeez. Good old RNG. Good old pal RNG. Don't we all love RNG. So, the next job for today's episode is basically doubling up on the amount of vitamins and blindfolds we have. Get ourselves a battle potion going. I've already got a water candle going. And yeah, hopefully as a result, this won't take too long. And I can demonstrate to you guys the almighty power of the spider staff and the firecracker combined. Because holy crap, is it a mighty dang fine combo indeed. There's a fourth blindfold. Holy crap. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? And yes, I even went to the effort of putting down a crimson rod cloud and my queen spider staff. All damage is good damage, right? Also, hello, mech worm. And 5th blindfold. And 6th blindfold. What the hell? Vitamins number 4. No way! We just got ourselves a corruption key at the very beginning of hard mode. Honestly, I was about to come back to you guys and say that, you know, farming stuffs at the beginning of hard mode definitely does have its perks. In that, you know, we're getting ourselves a small supply of mech boss summoners. We've got 2 mechanical worms. But it turns out we've also been lucky enough to get a corruption key. Wow! Looks like Terraria might be reaching down a little helping hand for your boy to sort of ease his way back into the Terraria grind, as it were. Now, talking of the Terraria grind, I wanted to have a little bit of a conversation with you folks regarding the future of Terraria on this channel. Only previously, I have said that this would be probably the last vanilla Terraria series I do, up until whatever the next major Terraria vanilla update is. And I'm not just talking about, you know, the sub-updates. I'm talking about major updates, like 1.5, if that ever winds up being a thing. Notice how I keep saying Terraria vanilla, though, and not modded. One of the things that I've been thinking in the last few weeks is we are still yet to do class playthroughs on the base Terraria classes in the Calamity mod. A lot of you guys know by now, I love the Calamity mod. I think it's just about one of the greatest mods out there, like ever, and I would very much like to give some of the other classes a go. Obviously, the only class we have done is Rogue. So yeah, we've still got Melee to do, we've still got Ranger to do, Mage to do, and of course, Summoner to do. So yeah, maybe the future of Terraria on this channel still has a little bit of brightness in it even now. Hopefully that's got some of you folks excited for the future of this channel. I know, I keep trying to get away from Terraria, it seems, but one of you guys in the community comes up with an awesome idea that I just hadn't thought of yet. And it's like, oh mate, I can actually keep this going for such a long time yet with that idea. It's unbelievable. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on the matter or you're simply excited, let me know by dropping a like or by leaving a comment. I'd be very interested in your guys' input. And just in time to finish off that little talking point, we've got ourselves the 6th and final set of vitamins we need. Do you know what? Honestly, that barely took any time at all. Maybe 10 minutes at most. The next fishing quest is going to be the pengfish. Come here, pengy, pengy, pengfish. Ah, there you are. And there we are. That's the 4th and final one. 4 is usually the amount of quest fish we go for whatever reason. I don't know why. But there we are. What do we got? Not a whole lot. Where are the fishing-related accessories? So then, my friends, without further ado, 1 blindfold, 2 blindfold, 3 blindfolds, 1 vitamin, 2 vitamin, 3 vitamin. Oh, snap. 3 pocket mirrors, and a bunch of armor polish. Absolutely fandabby-dozy. Right, 1, 2, oh, okay, 2, and 3. I thought I'd be able to, like, stack those things up immediately, but apparently not. Random side note, you might have noticed I've got a moon charm, and that's because I was lucky enough to get that from farming since the last episode. It happened alongside me farming out the first set of 3 vitamins and blindfold. So, yeah, like I say, definitely not been idle since the last episode, folks. Now, just taking a second to think about things here. Moon Charm, that will eventually make the Celestial Shell. That's the top tier one, isn't it? Now, for me, the Celestial Shell is one of the all-time great accessories. One that works with pretty much every class in the entire game, even the non-damaging ones. So, I'm thinking we need to do the whole farming out 3 of these things. So then, one of the other combo accessories we need, of course, is the Counter Curse Mantra. Now, I could head to the dungeon and farm myself a bunch of cursed skulls to get 6 of these, but what would be an easier idea is to go for the alternate accessory, which is the Megaphone. They are dropped at a near 2% drop chance from pixies. So if we just head over to our surface Hallow and place ourselves down a water candle, maybe have ourselves a battle potion going on, we should be able to get all of the accessories needed for the Counter Curse Mantra 3 times over. Pretty easily, actually. Then for the medicated bandage, the easiest way to get this topped off is probably just to head on over to the jungle and farm ourselves a couple of bazaars. And then for the plan, once again, heading over to the Hallowed biome and taking out a bunch of pixies. Only once again, they have a near 2% drop chance to drop the fast clock. We get ourselves 4 of those, and then we could top ourselves up with a whole bunch of the plan accessories. So it really does turn out we're not a million miles from being able to make ourselves not 1, not even 2, but a whopping 3 Ankh Charms. Have I ever done that before? I don't know. This could be a Terraria first you're seeing here today, folks. Hey, the traveling merchant is here. What you got for me, Mercer? The katana, and not a whole great deal of stuff, really. But this here painting, don't think I've already got that. So then, for the next chunk of time, the population of pixies is going to get absolutely ravaged. Oh, hey there, rainbow slime. That's not something I see every day. Come on, buddy. I want to make myself a big old disco rim. For absolutely no reason other than why not? Hey, there we are. A couple of pixies. You, my good sirs, are going to be what I'm farming. Like an absolute crazy person. There's 1 megaphone. Nice! We just got ourselves the Blessed Apple Mount. I'd consider that a pretty good upgrade compared to the Chillet. I mean, hey, this is why I always used to flatten out my worlds, my friends. Look at the speed of this guy. It's ridiculous. Goblin army? Oh. Okay. I was not paying attention to the chat area, clearly. Aha. But why are they here? Doesn't the Goblin army only spawn in around the towns? Oh, yeah, okay, they do. Yeah, they've just disappeared. Bunch of wussies. Maybe that's just like a, you know, advanced scouting party or something. I don't need no goblins for now, you bunch of buttheads. Although, with that said, holy crap, actually, we could get some pretty gnarly weaponry if we manage to take down the Goblin Summoner dude, right? Bunch of Shadow Flame stuffs. We'll get to that a little bit later. For now, let's keep on with our megaphone and fast clock farming set. Hey, there's the 5 megaphones we needed. Time for a little bit of an intermission. Let's go and do a little bit of this. Get ourselves 2 more bazaars, and then that'll be a couple more accessories done and dusted, right? The Counter Curse Mantra. 3 of them. As you can see, we can actually make ourselves our first Ankh Charm right now if we really wanted to. But no, I want to go grab myself some more bazaars and some more fast clocks before we do that. So what say we change gears here a little bit, folks? I think it's time for the hard mode Goblin Invasion. Come on, Goblin Summoners. Where y'all at, buds? Oh, there he is. Hello. 6,800 health. Wow. That guy is not to be trifled with. He is a literal mini-boss. And, okay. Apparently summons a bit of a bullet hell thing on you. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wouldn't take much for those things to kill me, I don't think. But hey-ho, we're still doing kind of okay. 1,000 health. And there goes the first one. Shadow Flame Hexstole. Ah! Darn it. That guy was, wow, only 300 health. Are you kidding me? Come on, spider. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You can do this, you can do this. Oh, and he stayed on the floor. Oh! Oh! The afterlife kill. Love to see it. Alrighty, the Goblin invasion is done. And we just took down another summoner. Shadow Flame Knife. Cool. That's 2 out of the 3 Shadow Flame weapons you can get. I won't lie, though. I would not have minded the bow. That would have been mighty fine to have, but, oh well, there we are. 2 Shadow Flame Hexstoles. I wonder, hang on a minute, can we, by any chance, do a thing here? Go on, transmute into the bow. Ah, you son of a gun. Hey, look at that. There's a random beam sword on the floor. Oh, this is interesting. I don't remember the beam sword having ricocheting, bouncy projectiles. When was that added? Now, this, my friends, is where I need to have my wits about me, huh? I've just put down a shadow candle, so we don't have the spawn-reducing effect of the NPCs nearby. So, yeah. We're going at this full bore. Pedal to the metal. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Wow! I just got one-shotted? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's turned into bullet hell in here. Oh, I'm not a big fan of this. We might have to find a different way to get the accessories needed for the medicated bandage. In other words, go for the adhesive bandage. I mean, strictly speaking, we only need 2 adhesive bandages, right? Probably the easiest way for us to get them right now is, I'm going to say maybe anglerfish? Those guys spawn in water bodies in the cavern layer, right? And as you can see, water bodies in the cavern layer. Quick fishing quest intermission! Scarab fish. And there we are. Hand this bad boy in. Come on, fishing related accessory. Really? What the hell? Why is the dye trader down there? No wonder why I can't TP down to this pylon. What? I mean, you know, that's quite the adventure you're having there, Can Me the Dye Trader, but, you know, I'm going to need you back at your post so I can TP to my pylon there, bud. Oh, yeah, so we are properly huddled up on the far left-hand side of the world here. As a result, there's quite a lot of dudes spawning in, including our good friends, the anglerfish. Look at them. Very, very good. This is all we need to do. Just make ourselves a super, super wide pond or water body down in the cavern layer. And then there you go. Wow. Okay. Apparently I fire-cracked myself to death by a jellyfish. Yeah, just in time for 3 anglerfish to spawn in. Of course. That would explain why the dye trader isn't in his correct place. You should always clean up after yourselves, my friends. I'm telling that to myself more than anyone else. Oh, gems. Alrighty, let's do this. Water candle, battle potion, a little bit of torch action. And now we play the waiting game. Oh, look at that. There's already an adhesive bandage. We literally only need 1 more. Ladies and gentlemen, literally no time later. And here we are, the second and final adhesive bandage we needed. That is the penultimate... What? Why? Why is... Oh. Okay, the dye trader's actually dead. Or the dye trader took residence in another house. As you can see, he did. How dare you? Oh, get back in your house there, son. And here we are. Second medicated bandage. Third medicated bandage. All we need now are 3 more fast clocks. And that'll be it. 3 Ankh Charms we'll be able to make. Now, we could continue to farm out pixies to try and get ourselves the fast clock. But what if we were to purposely infect a desert with Hallow? only light mummies can drop the trifold map, and that is the alternate accessory alongside the fast clock needed for the plan. Do you sell hallowed powder? Purification powder. Ah, bugger. Ah, your boy's been a big old dingleberry, my friends. 10 bottled water, 2 pixie dust, and some hallowed seeds will make 10 holy water at a time. And here we are, 50 holy water. So, let's go ahead and infect this desert here. Alrighty, my friends, just in the process of finishing off landscaping a part of the desert. I'll show you what I've done in just a second. There we are, that's the last little bit right there. What I've decided to do is have a nicely contained area of hallowed desert. So now what we could do is a little bit of this, and then we should be able to get ourselves a whole bunch of light mummies to spawn in. Now I've just got to make myself a little bit of a safe platform about 40 blocks above, and then we should be able to have ourselves a bunch of dudes spawn on the surface down below. As you can see, there's already a bunch of dudes. Ah, yeah, sounds like absolute Armageddon down below, doesn't it, my friends? But here I am in my nice, safe safety box of safeness. I'm super safe. No one's going to get me here. Although maybe the gastropod lasers, they could potentially get to me. Huh. Maybe I should have a trap door here instead of platforms, huh? Anyway, let's go see what kind of rewards are waiting for us down here. Unfortunately, not so much so far. But I don't think it'll be too much time before we start getting the things we're looking for, i.e. the trifold map, the hallowed key. Wait, didn't we already get the hallowed key, or did we get a Wait, we got a corruption key before, didn't we? What the hell? Wow. 2 out of, was it 5? Maybe 6 biome chests on the drug world type in only the second episode of hard mode. Hey, there's a fast clock. Okay, very, very good. So that just means we need either 2 more fast clocks or 2 trifold maps. 1 trifold map for you, boy. Hey, and there's the final accessory, the final trifold map. Wow, this hallowed desert farming area worked an absolute treat. That took no time at all. Like, literally. Alright, so let's get ourselves down to here. And here we are, the second, the plan, and the final, the plan. 1 Ankh Charm, 2 Ankh Charms, 3 Ankh Charms. Do you know what, honestly, when I put my socks on this morning, never did I ever think I would go for 3 Ankh Charms in one episode. And here we are. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get 2 of the biome keys as well. That's pretty good going. And we've now got all 3 mech summons. This has not been a bad episode at all, has it, folks? Another random intermission to hand in a quest fish. What have we got here? The catfish. Good thing we've got several of those. Or I thought I did. Oh, yeah, I did. There we go. Boom. Come on. Oh, why? What is wrong with this game? Seriously. Anyway, without further ado, how's about we get on with making this bad boy the Ankh Shield? Oh, is it a beautiful thing? Alright, let's switch classes. Let's go and do the whole reforge thing. There you are, yeah, beautiful bugger. 8 defense in 1 accessory, and that's on top of all of the other buffs it gives. Immunity to most debuffs in the game. That has gotten us back up to 50 defense. Nice. Alrighty, my friends. So, to wrap up the episode... Oh, look at that. Another catfish. This is going to be... Oh, yeah, the penultimate one, huh? Alright, boom. Oh, this game's having me on. I'm never going to get another fishing accessory so long as I live, huh? It's just not going to happen. Anyway, I won't lie to you folks, I did originally have the thought in mind that maybe we could try Queen Slime before today's episode ends off, but my voice is really starting to go again. So, yeah, instead of me getting all antsy and annoyed at Queen Slime and therefore ruining my voice again, we're going to wrap this one up here today with the comment of the day. And actually, there's 2 of them. Just on Patrick says you should do an LP on the Get Fixed Boy seed. No. Dream Hunter then says, my guy, I haven't seen you in like 4 to 5 years. Why did you stop playing Minecraft? I haven't. It's staggering to me, honestly, after all of these years, there's still a certain set of people that don't know that I have a Minecraft channel. How? It has been, like, what, 8 years since I last played Minecraft on the GB channel? I have a Minecraft channel, and I've been playing Minecraft over there ever since then. It's Python MC. Sorry. I know that probably sounds like I'm roasting you, but yeah. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that will wrap it up for today's episode, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you've enjoyed today's episode. And of course, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my future content. For now, though, have a great rest of your day.